Hello. Welcome back to Unit 3 of the Advanced Java course. In this unit we will dive deeper into the fundamentals of object-oriented programming. So this is Chapter 2. We will be going over abstract classes and methods in Java. So abstraction is the quality of dealing with ideas rather than events. So for example, when you consider the case of email, complex details such as what happens as soon as you send an email. The protocol your email server uses is hidden from you. It's encapsulated. So therefore, to send an email, all you need to do is type the content, mention the address, quickly hit send. Similarly, in object-oriented programming, abstraction is a process of hiding the implementation details from the user. So only the functionality will be provided to the user. In other words, the user will have information on what the object does instead of how it does it. So in Java, abstraction is achieved using the abstract classes and interfaces. Abstract classes are classes that contain one or more abstract methods. So an abstract method is a method that is declared, but it has no implementation. So abstract classes may not be instantiated as well, and they require subclasses in order to actually implement them. So let's take an example and let's look at what an abstract class and an abstract method is. So here I've declared an abstract class animal, and here I have its method, public abstract make noise. Now keep in mind that if you have at least one abstract method, the class has to be declared abstract, no exceptions. And like I said, in order to implement this, you need to have child classes that actually do it. So here there's no constructor, so this animal class cannot be instantiated. So suppose we were modeling like the behavior animals. So by creating a class hierarchy that starts with a base class animal. Now, when creating an animal class, we have to think about what it means in real life to be an animal. So you have to realize, although there's many types of animals that exist in real life, lions, tigers, cats, anything like that, there's no such thing that can be simply defined as an animal. So here the concept of the animal exists, but no real object can be really totally defined as an animal. So animal is an idea in this case. So we will make an animal class that's abstract by using the abstract keyword. So animals are capable of doing different things, flying, digging, walking, but there's some common things that they all do, like eating, sleeping, providing food, and some of them can make noise, and I'll get to that. So some common operations are performed by all animals, but they do it differently. So here's where the make noise part comes in. So when an operation is a subclass to provide a custom implementation. So let's look at a primitive animal abstract class which defines an abstract method for making a sound. Note that the abstract keyword is used to denote both an abstract method and the class. So now any animal that wants to be instantiated, like a dog or a cow, which I've provided here, must inherit and implement the make noise. Otherwise it's impossible to create an instance of this very class animal. So let's take a look at dog and cow. So notice that dog and cow use the keyword to inherit, extends to inherit, and the animal class. Keep in mind that regardless of whether the parent class is abstract or not, we'll always use the keywords extends to create the subclass. So now notice that make noise is an abstract method, so dog and cow must implement make noise. So dog and cow have their own implementation, so in this case it's bark, in this case it's moo. But keep in mind that you don't have to implement the earlier methods that I showed you. So here we have something there for eat, and here's something for sleep. Now, all animals have to do this, at least mammals. But notice that they don't have to implement them. For abstract classes, you must implement them. If you're just extending regular declared methods, you don't have to, because they'll just refer to the original class. So dog.eat and dog.sleep, you don't have to provide implementations for those. And therefore dog.eat, dog.sleep, they're valid statements. So remember that abstract methods are used when you want a class to contain a particular method, but you want the actual implementation to be determined by the child class. So you have to place the abstract keyword before the method name, and then all you have to do is not implement it, but instead taper it off with a semicolon instead of curly braces. So remember that declaring a method as abstract has two consequences. So first, the class containing it must be declared as abstract if you have at least one abstract method. And 2, any class inheriting the current class must either override the abstract method or declare itself as abstract. So that's it for abstract classes and methods. Make sure you are able to fully comprehend the concept of abstraction in Java, because it will be touched later again when we go to interfaces.